Most beginners who try to grow bonsai indoors fail for one simple reason. They start with the wrong species. The first tree beginners often succeed with indoors is the Chinese elm. Chinese elms are incredibly adaptable. That's why they're recommended so often for beginners. They tolerate a wide range of conditions and respond well to pruning, which makes them an excellent first bonsai. If you're growing a Chinese elm indoors, the most important thing is light. Place it near a bright window where it can receive as much natural light as possible. Now here's something many beginners don't realize. Most bonsai actually prefer living outdoors, but a few adaptable or tropical species can handle indoor bonsai conditions surprisingly well. The next tree on the list is the ficus. Ficus trees are probably the most reliable indoor bonsai you can grow. Because they're tropical, they naturally tolerate warm indoor temperatures and dry household air much better than most species. They're also extremely forgiving. Miss a watering once or twice, and a ficus will usually bounce back without too much trouble. If you're learning bonsai and enjoy simple beginner guides like this, I share tips like this every week. Now the next tree surprises a lot of beginners. Jade, or Portulacaria afra, is technically a succulent rather than a traditional tree. But that's exactly what makes it so good for indoor bonsai. Because jade stores water in its leaves and trunk, it's very forgiving if your watering isn't perfect. In fact, many beginners accidentally keep these alive for years. The most common mistake with jade bonsai is watering too often. Let the soil dry slightly between watering and it usually thrives indoors. The fourth tree is Fucian Tea. Fucian Tea bonsai are popular indoor trees thanks to their tiny leaves and delicate white flowers. They enjoy warm, indoor temperatures and can grow happily inside if they receive plenty of light. The key with Fucian Tea is stability. Once you find a bright spot where the tree is happy, try not to move it too often. And before we get to the final tree, this last one is probably the easiest indoor bonsai for beginners on the entire list. The Hawaiian umbrella tree, also known as Schefflera, is incredibly tolerant and surprisingly easy to grow as a bonsai. Its flexible branches make it easy to shape, and it handles indoor conditions far better than many traditional bonsai species. Even if your lighting or watering isn't perfect, a Schefflera often keeps growing without too much trouble. Indoor bonsai can be a great way to start the hobby if you choose the right species. So I'd love to know, if you were starting an indoor bonsai today, which tree would you choose?